Hello, friends. Good evening. Hope you are all doing well. Welcome to tonight's live. It is Thursday, October, what is today, the 14th? Tuesday, October 14th. Yes, we are going to be working on story number 13 today. Just waiting for it to click over here. And then we will get started. While that's doing its thing, I'm also going to stick this in the envelope for this day. And if you hear kids screaming, I apologize for that. All right, where are you at? Oh, no, it's not this one. Well, where did I put that at? And why isn't... Oh, there we go. Now we're there. Hey there, friends. Hey, finally. Welcome. Welcome to today's live. I don't know why that took so long to click on over, but that's okay. Here we are. I'm just quickly looking for an envelope that this goes in here, and then we're going to get started. How is everyone doing? If you're here, go ahead and say hi. Hey, Mel. How are you tonight? I have, where are you? Oh, here it is. This is the one I want. I've been working to get some stories like prepped and ready to go for the weekend so that I can spend some time with the family and, you know, still be able to work on this every day, but have it be a little bit easier. So I just printed off some journaling really quick before popping on here. So there we go. All right. Yay. Oh, there's everybody. Hi. We've got Mel, Crystal, Janine, Karen, and Kim, Lynn, Kelly. Kelly, what did you just post? You just posted something that I was going to remark on if you were here tonight. What was that? What was that? Oh, Miku, I see you're on here too. Miku, it's been so long. Hi. Hi. Oh, what was it? What was it that I was going to be like, it's going to kill me. I'll remember it, or you'll tell me. Sprinkles! Yes! Yes, the Dia de los Muertos sprinkles over at Walmart. Yes, awesome find. Such an awesome find. You're definitely going to hear my kids screaming. Aaron has to work late tonight, so he's not home yet. It's just me and the two kids. I put on a Halloween movie for them, and I was like, well, I've got my video, so I guess if you really need me, come and get me. But otherwise, try not to scream. And there they are screaming, so yes. It's okay. Anyway, so today I am working on story number 13, which is going to be ghost stories. So I have printed out, well, not really printed out, I have cut out some elements to help me make a book that's going to go inside of my book. So it'll make a little bit more sense once you see it. But I did want to let you know that I included the link to the cut file that I'm using. I got it off of the Silhouette Design Store. I included that in the Patreon post. So if you're looking for it, that's where you can find it. Also, if you didn't know, and if you are somebody that likes to use cut files, has a Silhouette or a Cricut, most of the Halloween cut files are on sale right now. So I've been kind of stocking up on a few of them, trying to think ahead for what stories I've got and which ones I want to use, and, you know, just grabbing a bunch of them while I can. So anyway, that's that. All right, you guys, will you share sometime, or maybe you have, how you celebrate Dia de los Muertos? Yes. Yes. I'm also planning to, I think I'm going to write a blog post about it as well at some point. I've been meaning to get my blog caught up to where I am on YouTube right now. So like for everybody else on YouTube. But I've just fallen behind. So I need to get some posts going there. And then I'm thinking I'll do one that just talks strictly about Dia de los Muertos and how our family celebrates it. My sister is marrying, her husband is from Mexico, and his family celebrates down there as well. So we've been able to communicate with his family, like, so you know, is this what you do? And, you know, are we celebrating this the right way? And all of that kind of stuff, which is a really cool benefit to him having Mexican, you know, family in Mexico that celebrates it. But it's a really beautiful holiday. So I would love to do a post on it and to go a little bit more in depth about it for those of you who might be interested. Interested in maybe incorporating that into your own family's celebrations this fall. But yeah, I'm definitely going to look at that, Crystal. So thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate that. All right, friends, let's get you turned around. I don't know what happened to my stool. Is it here? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Let me get you turned around and we'll get started on today's story. Today we're only doing one, so hopefully it won't take me like forever to get it done. Okay. Here we go for the wonkiness. I do not know why they are screaming down there. That was like the only request I had. Please don't scream. Kids. All right. So let's get you situated, plugged in. That looks good. You make me crooked. Drives me nuts. All right, and I'm going to make sure I hit the record button. Okay. We are good. All right, so here we go. So on my desk here, I've got a variety of supplies that I'm going to be using today. You should have told them to scream a lot, right? You know, we're talking about ghost stories today, so maybe the screaming can just be ambiance. For our stories. So, okay, here's what I've got. This is the cut file, which basically I took the file that I downloaded, which is the one that's linked, and I ungrouped everything, and all I cut out were the cover pieces. So I feel like the original book was maybe shorter or maybe wider. I forget. It wasn't the same size. But I just left everything the same size, cut it out, and figured it would work for a taller book. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to go. Give me 1 second. Jonah. No more screaming. No more screaming. Okay? No more screaming. Thank you. Okay, that should give me at least 20 minutes. Okay, so here we go. So we got the book cut file here, which are these pieces on the corner, the plate in the middle, the, I can't think of what that's called. Is it a pen? Oh, I forget what it's called. The star. The star thing here, a key, and then this closure piece, which is really intended for a 3-dimensional book. So this cut file is actually made to create a box that you can open and put like gift cards and stuff like that into. I figured I could totally alter it and just make it a flat thing that would interact in my album. So we've got that. I've got a couple number 13s. I've got this pattern paper from Heidi Swap that I thought I might cut out a butterfly or something potentially to use as an embellishment. I've got some washi tapes pulled and some hinges and story and photos. So we're just gonna jump right in and get started. This is going to go after the mailbox story from yesterday, which we still haven't had a chance to go boo people. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow with the kids. I was like, I've got to get them out of this house to go do something fun. So that might be what we do tomorrow so we can not be here. And, but be back in time for the 1 o'clock live. So I think I'm going to do that. Anyway, so this is going to go right after that story. I'm going to punch the holes first. And there we go. And it's only going to be one side of the page. So eventually the back side I'm going to cover, if I remember right, with a full page photo. So let's put that template back. Okay. So that lets me know where my holes are. So what I'm going to do is take these two pieces of paper. These are just plain old copy paper, really thin, and I have trimmed them down to 8 inches tall, since that's how tall the page of the book is. This is 8 1/4. This is a solid 8. So that's going to give me a little bit of space on the top and bottom so that it has an outline of this dark gray color. Then these are 8 inches by 2 inches, and all I'm going to do is fold these in half, like so. And then what these are going to become are the hinges that will allow me to have more than, more pages in the book itself. So I'm going to do that to both of these hinge pieces. And then we should be able to assemble. So I think what I'm going to do is assemble it first, and then I will, actually no, I need to stamp some titles at the top. So let's do that first, since it'll be on a flat surface. And then we have some Snapchat filter photos. So I have one of me and Jonah. I have one of Aaron at work. I was like, find a filter that doesn't look girly and take a picture of yourself, like a selfie, and then send it to me. You know what? I need to stamp on this, and I need to stamp on this piece right here. And then everything else we'll do here in a second. Okay, so I've got my Heidi Swap. I forget what this one is called. Is it called Bone Chilling? No, it has a name. But my Heidi Swap alphabet stamp. And then, of course, I forgot to get this wet as well. So I'll do that. And then I'm going to stamp a title here at the top of both of these and a title for the book itself. And then the bottom sections I figured I could fill in with some embellishments and maybe some washi tape as well. I'm going to grab some water on this guy, and then we will get going. I always forget this. You stay. I try to be totally prepared, and there's always something I'm missing. Usually this. Okay, so let's get a small stamp set, or stamp block, I mean. So let's do the title piece first, which this one I want to call Ghost Stories. So I need an O. So the O is going to go, nope. O is going to go in the middle. R and then R. So I just want to double check that the word will fit. Or that, 2 rows of these will fit, which, yeah, they will. It'll be fine. Okay, so Ghost Stories. So let's get our black ink. Caution! Thank you, Mel. Yes, the Caution alpha stamp. I'm like, I know it's something that's kinda, sorta Halloween-ish themed. Anybody working on some projects tonight? Whether it's something fall related or otherwise. And for those of you who are Ali Edwards subscribers, have you picked out your add-ons? Are you getting any of the add-ons or anything like that this time? I typically get a lot of the add-ons because I like them, but this time I didn't get any of them. I don't know. I think I just have a surplus of stuff, and so it just felt like I don't really need anything. Also, I also found out that my not close to my heart, my cherry on top order is supposed to be here, I think, tomorrow. So that's exciting. It's like, too bad we're already halfway through the month, because I probably would have used that somewhere, Erica, you're getting some October Daily pages done. I was just looking at some of your pages that you had posted. I like right before coming on here too, I looked at the Facebook group like, okay, what are things that I want to make sure to tell people? And then I forgot them all. I'm like the sprinkles. Like what else? Caleb shared his DIY albums, and there's some October Daily pages. It's lots of good stuff that you guys are sharing. HOST. Yeah, I didn't see any. Editing some pics for your album. That's a really good thing. A lot of times when I used to attend more of the lives, which I just haven't had a chance to do recently, like Hubba's lives, and every once in a while I like to watch Lael by Mail when she does all her listing stuff, which just makes my like organization loving heart so happy. I will do the same thing. I like to edit photos while I listen. Okay, S-T-O-R. And O. Yes, great question, Kay. Is anybody doing day in the life tomorrow? So tomorrow's the community day. I wonder if I could, I don't know, we'll see. Well, if I do something fun with the kids, that's like added incentive to do it. So maybe. I mean, I have the first day. So I should do it. I should. I probably will. Here's what I'm probably going to do tomorrow. I'm probably going to take my photos. I'll just set myself some timers tonight when I'm sitting in bed. And I'll take my photos and I'll jot them down. A lot of times for day in the life, to make things really easy, I just share my photos on my Instagram stories. And then and write text like on my photo or something like that. And then later I can go back to it, pull the text off of there and use that to actually document it when I don't really have time to do it. So that might be what I do. Just kind of take photos and share them. IES. Quote stickers because they have your favorite RBG quote. I didn't see the quote stickers. Maybe I missed that. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Now I need to go back and look, Avital. Let me see. Kim, you are building a fold-out page for October Daily Day 9. Ooh. Fold-out pages are fun. What is your Day 9 story for your fold-out page? IE. Catch up on my October Daily, but my December Daily order arrived. Oh, yeah. I know. I am trying to get myself ahead of my October Daily stories. So, like, having my packets just kind of ready to go. Me style. And then spending some time next week working through my product play. My product play thing. S. Whatever I'm trying to say. Product play project. Which will be fun. I have my December Daily stuff and it's all still in the box. I haven't even taken it out yet because I know that when I do, you know, that's all I'm going to want to do. Okay. Ghost stories. There we go. I wonder if I have anything like... like this would have... Oh, wait. Maybe this bat. Let's try the bat. Would he fit on there? No, he's too wide. Or too tall. Darn. The broom would, but that doesn't really go with ghost stories. It's like... That is, you know... Where did my other stamp go? Maybe that one will have something skinny. No. Nope, it does not. Okay. I don't have a ton of October stamps, which is okay. It's fine. So... what do I want to do here? Maybe, oh, you know what? I've got some, no, that's not going to look good. I'm like, I've got some clear stickers. Maybe one of these will fit there. Bright night, happy haunting. Would that fit here? That would work. Come on now. I think this will fit down at the bottom. Tweezers. Day 9 apple orchard trip. Ooh, nice. We still have yet to make it to the apple orchard. I want to go so bad. I considered taking the kids there tomorrow, but I know that would make Aaron upset. So I shouldn't do that without him. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Ghost stories, happy haunting, fine. Good enough. Okay, so that's going to be my book title piece. That'll be cool. Now, I need my journaling. So, I got to remember what I wanted to say. So, would this fit? Let's find out. Because I have it for this. So it was, I guess I could always say, okay, it was I don't know, WINT. Okay, I could say in winter. In winter. Yes, that will work. In. Okay, and then I won't have to second guess myself. Although, in winter, WINTER. Yeah, that will work. In winter of, there you are, in winter of 2002, and then is there a dot? Yes. Okay. All right, we got this. In winter of 2002. This is an A and an S. That's measuring for you right there. Okay, so in winter. All right, I want to see what else you guys are talking about. On the fence. Wait, Miku, what did you get? You got what in the mail? Long day off, finally. Okay, you're able to join? Yep. Oh, here you are. Catch up on. Oh, but you are December daily. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. December daily. It's very hard to do anything when December daily comes in, right? I'm unboxing my Cloffice and my house is a mess. I can't find anything. Oh, I know how that feels. That's how I feel about everything else right now. I felt like that here for a while, like in this space for a while too, but oh, there's nothing worse, I think, than when everything's a mess and you have no idea where to find stuff. I have to go through a bunch of boxes tomorrow to find some, we have these plastic Pokeballs, and we have Pokeballs, and we have like the Pokemon belts that the Pokeballs go onto. And Izzy's going to be a Pokemon trainer for Halloween this year. That's what she has decided on. She really wanted to be an actual Pokemon, but all of the costumes were sold out because I was bad and I didn't get them early. So we suggested that she be the Pokemon trainer, and then we, meaning Aaron and I, could be her Pokemon. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna be a Pokemon. and so is Aaron. We're both going to be like evolutions of Evie, if you know what that is. And then she'll be a trainer, and Jonah really wanted to be a pumpkin, so he's going to be a pumpkin, which is funny because he was a pumpkin the first year he was born. So he'll be a pumpkin twice in, you know, a matter of, I think, 3 or 4. 4. This will be number 4 for his Halloweens. But just funny. So, W-I-N-T. But anyway, so I have to go rummaging through all of the boxes to try and find the Pokeballs. She very adamantly, well, I guess she's not adamantly, she's just very worried that we're not going to find them. And I said, no, we're going to find them. I promise you, we're going to find them. I just got to open up all of the boxes and find them. Okay. Winter. Elliot's, oh yeah, the international that she ships this first. History, I had my history take yesterday. Oh, tests, so we could do the pumpkin patch all together. Yeah. Oh, my husband take yesterday off so you could do the pumpkin patch together. Got it. That's a good idea. Maybe Aaron can do that. Because we're running out of time. We got to get there. Okay, in winter, maybe I'll do the of up there, I think. Oh wait, this is a 0. Whoops. No. Are they the same? No, they're slightly different. Okay. One of them's a little more rounded than the other. Okay, in winter of... Okay. Canvas patches. Oh, okay. I usually like the canvas patches too. They add such a really, such a great textural element to your page. Trying to convince hubby to do a corn maze. You can take mine. Take my kids. Although we love the corn maze. Corn mazes are so fun. We do them every year. And actually my mom took the kids this year without us. So I asked them, like, will you do it again with us? Because I want to go again, you know. And Izzy's like, yeah, I'll help you find all the things. In winter of 2002. Okay. So last night I prepped for this. Well, I sort of prepped for this story by asking Aaron to write out his story. This one is sharing our ghost encounter stories, which is fun, right? So I told Aaron, I'm like, Aaron, can you do me a favor? Well, he asked me to lay down with Jonah, and I said, great. Well, your payment for that is that you have to write a story. So I was like, write down the ghost encounter story from, that you had. And he texted me because I was like laying in bed with Jonah, and he's like, so what do you want? Like a paragraph, a sentence, a page, a novel? Like, what do you want? And I said, oh, whatever just feels like you're getting your story across clearly. Whatever feels right. He goes, oh, okay. And then texts me. One time I was in Florida with my family, and I woke up and there was a girl ghost above me. The end. I was like, Aaron, that's not good enough. Okay, so in winter of 2002, that's my story. Can you tell that this one is mine and this one is his? He did write me a paragraph, so that is good. But I had fun with this one. I had a lot of fun with this one, trying to be descriptive and remember as many details as I could. Okay, so this one I want to say, he said this was 2008. So I'm thinking, and it's in Florida. So maybe like, Florida, just maybe like Florida in 2008, ... Or I could say, yeah, I think I'm just going to say that. Maybe in Florida 2008. Is there a comma? Yeah, there is. Okay, so let's go in Florida 2008. So IN in Florida. LORI. So this needs to move over. I'm going to see if I can try to make it centered-ish. FLORID. Okay. So maybe somewhere right around this, because this will squish down a little bit more. So I think maybe I'll start with the O. Yeah, let's start with the O. And then I need the 2, the 0. I do need the dot. I don't need the T or the W or the E. I do need the 8. Okay. So the O is kind of the closest to the middle. That'll help me judge where I'm placing everything. Like slightly not the middle. So FLO. We'll go from there. You made a second order after the boxing period. That's funny. Miku, what album are you using this year? Are you using an Alley album or a different brand? And if it's the Alley album, which one are you using? What size? FL. And has anybody else gotten there? See, I told you we probably had like 20 minutes before they started yelling again. Does anybody else's kids just yell all the time? My kids just yell constantly. Yelling, screaming, all the things. Anyway, so yes, has anybody else, any of the rest of you, have you gotten your albums in the mail yet? Or not albums, your stuff, your Allie Edwards order, if you ordered from her. FLOR. IDA. I think I'm going to do the N. Like there. So I can do both of the I's. In. FLORI. We're getting there. Almost there. Your DD has shipped. Can't wait to get it. It should be there really quick. I feel like as soon as mine shipped, it got here so fast. You wish Kay. Well, hopefully soon. International. So far. That makes sense. Got your Stories by the Month story kit from last month. I just got mine too. Actually, I need to pull those out and make something for the team. FLORIDA. Okay. Oh no. We got it. Okay. In Florida, 2008. And that will be it for the stamping. Actually, I want to go the 2 zeros in the middle. So we're not quite centered, but good enough. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Okay. 2. And the 8. 2008. And then we will copy this again. This is just kind of like it is a dot, but it's also kind of like a triangle. Okay. And then I also want to stick a comma on here as well. Like that. In Florida, 2008. Okay. Titles are done. Okay, so now we'll put this back. And this, I decided not to do anything from it. So I'm going to stick you back in here. Okay. Okay, so now that we have that done, let's start assembling the first part here. So we've got the 2 stories, we've got the title card. Let's do the title card first, or the cover of the book first. So I need a spare piece of paper. I'll use this so I can add adhesive and not get it all over my thing. Wait, no, I didn't see the new albums. What colors do they have, Risa? Yeah. I'm super curious. I feel like I actually really like the size of the Life Crafted album, although I do wish the spines were bigger. Because then I wouldn't need as many. But I do like the scale of them, you know? Oh, is red? Mmm. If my 20 orders shipped. That's so funny. And that's my second order. I need to get 2 6x8 albums. Oh, I missed it. I want to see. Going to use Life Crafted. When I finished, ended up with 2 albums. Yep. Switched and got Allie's 6x8 albums. Which 6x8 did you get, Miku? I have the Fa La 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 La. It's the one that I did. Received in Canada. And jumping in late. Hey, Etienne. I saw your post earlier about somebody losing a tooth at school today. It's exciting. So the Tooth Fairy will be making her grand appearance. Or his. I'm going to maybe put my day in the life in October daily. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, I kind of like that. I probably still won't because I have a full album that's just dedicated to day of the life. So I probably will still just do the full album. But that is a great option for those of you doing daily albums. Yes, bigger spine. Seriously. Seriously. Come on, Citrus Twist. You can do it. Because this whole 2+ album thing's killing me. Okay, so let me get this. Like that. And then like this. I will say that the more, ooh, there's pink. Sorry, I'm like jumping around here. Pink, red, green, and pink. Ooh. 2 new greens. Interesting. Maybe I'll grab a pink one. I don't know what I will grab it for. I have a blue one that I need to cut down one of my traveler's notebooks that is pretty much completed and put it in the Life Crafted album just because I think it will have a longer life if I do it that way. So I need to do that. And then I also got a purple one that's for Izzy's school album that I haven't done anything with. I just got the album, but I need to do some school stories for her in there. I thought that would be a good way to document specifically school stuff, and right now purple is her favorite color, so I thought that would work out for this year, you know? And this is going to go, I don't need this for you. Okay, you go on here. All right, so these pieces I'll figure out here in a second what I want to do with you. Just that. Okay, So these are going to go in the middle. I actually think that looks pretty good right there. So let's do that. And then, okay. Like a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then, thanks to this group, I had to order another Life Crafted album. Yes. That's too funny. Risa, which one did you order? I like, you know how Heba does, if those of you who watch her, you know how she's broken down her traveler's notebooks and put them inside of the Life Crafted albums? I really like that idea, which is what initially got me to order one. That, and then I knew I wanted to do this album in the Life Crafted size. I did a travel album in a Life Crafted, and I did, that I gave as a gift to my mother-in-law. And then I did another one that I gave as a gift to my father-in-law, but it was, I want to see how I want to do this. It was, oh gosh, I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. It was not like basically I had Izzy answer 20 questions about her grandpa. And then I took those 20 questions and I typed them out in a page, like question and then her answer, and paired that with a picture of her and her grandpa. So every page was like a picture and then her answer to a question, and then a picture and her answer to a question. And it ended up being, I think there were like 20 spreads in there. I did 20 questions, I think. And it was really cute. So that was, I think 2 years ago now, maybe 3 years ago. And definitely something that, you know, he's cherished, which is really cool because I'd be interested to do it again at this point, now that, you know, she's a little bit older, and how would her answers differ? Okay, so I'm trying to think about how I want to close this. You know what I might do? Here's an idea. I have this little container here, but I have these from last year, so maybe I can get like this black one out. These were like brads, but they're actually stickers. Oh, that came off of the thing. So I probably would need to add a glue dot to you. Yes, I'm going to do that. And then, so this is going to hold the book closed, but not quite in the same way that they that they did it for the 3D book. Okay, so let's grab you and stick you on there. And then I'm going to grab those Velcro dots again so that it Velcros shut and I don't have to move anything. So it'll open and close pretty easily then. These are 3/8 of an inch in diameter, if anybody was wondering. And so I'm just going to stick it on there. And then we'll stick it, I should probably, make sure it's actually on the edge. Okay, we'll stick it on there. And then the key, I don't know what to do with the key, if I even want the key. They had it like up here, but that's, I don't really like that. So I honestly might just put this in my ephemera and maybe use it another time. Like whatever, I don't really need it. Okay, so there is my title page for this book. So, wait, what? Etienne, you're up to day 12 in your December daily prep. And I was thinking that I may run out of room there too. I don't want to do 2 albums. Oh no. Well, first of all, that's awesome that you're up to day 12. That's pretty amazing. And second of all, I get it. I know exactly how you feel. Okay, so now we're going to assemble these pages. So what I want to do, so this piece we're gonna kind of keep out of the way for now. Actually, I might just un-Velcro it and set it to the side. So what I'm gonna do is add some adhesive on here, which we'll do ruler for this part. And because my album is going, or because this page is going to go in this way, just trying to think how obnoxious will that be to open it this way. Well, I'm going to have to open it that way, so that decision is made for me. Okay, so this is going to go right on the edge here. Like so. Actually, I should probably just fold it in half. That would be easier to position, right? Okay, so this is going to go on the edge, like so. Woohoo. Now, on this, put you over there. On this one, we're going to connect to a photo, and I'm thinking maybe I'll do Erin's first, and then I'll do mine second. Oh. Cats just attacked each other. But hey, my kids stopped screaming, so there's a bonus. Yay. Yes. So Etienne, I'm reading your comment from earlier, how you said you like Life Crafted because you can add bulk to them, but you can't necessarily do that in a traveler's notebook. It's so true. And that's why a lot of times my traveler's notebooks become too bulky, because I like to add a lot of stuff into them. So it does kind of, you know, you have to be careful of that. So I like that in a Life Crafted album as well. Okay, so there is Erin's photo. So then on this side, we're going to add his story. So for his story, we've got it here. I'm thinking, well, how do I want to decorate his story? Because he's got a lot of space here at the bottom. So let's see what I got in my flat ephemera, because I definitely can't have bulk in this. So we'll see if I've got anything. Some pieces I've already pulled out for other stories. No. This is most likely where I'm going to find something. So we'll go through that last. Oh, I've got this. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay. And it's got to be flat. Mine has no room, so I'm just going to put like a strip of this at the bottom, I think. Because I got all the words. New. We got leaves. We've got all of this, which is a no, no, no. Okay. And then, what do we have here? So, like, these are too big. I might put some of these sideways because I've had these for years. Anybody else have these from the Hey Pumpkin? Has there been a collection called Hey Boo? If not, there should be. And if you're a designer, you should make one that's called Hey Boo, because that would be really cute. Okay, a spooky night. I mean, that could work. I don't love the rounded corners, but it could still work. And none of that. None of that. Oh, hey, Terry, I see that you got here. I'm like behind in all of this. 12 pages. Tell myself, what is this? Pumpkin everything? No. One side of the page, weekends. So you regularly break this rule, but we have to start somewhere. Yep. Future craft stuff. Oh, yeah. Because Etienne, you're on Future Crafts team, right? Right now? Spooky Halloween, maybe. I'm like 99% sure. You Boo You? I like that one too, Avital. That's a great title. Yes. Yes, you are. Okay, yeah. So then you have to create the layouts ahead of time. That is the hardest thing to do, I will say, is in the middle of October when you are full on Halloween to switch gears like right in the middle to do a bunch of December stories and then go back to Halloween again. It's so hard. But we do it, right? Spookiest Halloween. That could be good. None of that. These ghosties are cute. We are talking about ghosts, but they're way too cute for the layout. My layout's too creepy for you. No. I want candy. If you've got it, haunt it. I mean, that could work. Okay, so here's our options. Also, I need to figure out where to put the number 13, which might have to go somewhere on the front of the album. But okay, thinking out loud. So you're gonna go here. I'm thinking that if I do this here, let's just throw it on there. So if you go down here and that becomes like it. Oh, the screaming is back. Sorry, friends. All right, so if we've got that at the bottom of mine, that's it. That's all I'm going to be able to do on mine. Yeah, because I'm not really I don't have anything small enough to even try to put there. So we've got that. So for his, I'm thinking, what if I did like a strip on the side, so that way they're tied together. And now I wish I had a little bit more room on mine because I like the way that that looks. There's just something about having a piece of pattern on the edge of your journaling that I really like. So that's that. And then at the bottom, I want to do some layer. So I could wear spooky, wicked. We've also got a spooky night, which could work. I could put this at the bottom to anchor it. Put you underneath. Get in there. Okay. You underneath. I could trim this off a bit so that there's some room. And I didn't have any ghost looking, what do I have here? No. I don't have any ghost looking stamps. I wish I did. See, and I passed on the one from Heidi Swap that had icons on it because I generally don't use icons, but apparently I would use it. Okay, so Halloween, beware spooky. I kind of just like the bat. What if I just did the bat? I think that maybe is my best bet. And like forego this. Let's wind back up. Okay, I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. I like that the best. All right, now we'll put those back. And we're gonna tape this on there and then move on. Ordering a second SB. If I don't use it this year or need it this year, I can use it for next year. Yep, that's a really good, that's what I would have done too. Lynn, I would have ordered 2. That's actually what I did do, but now I feel like I probably need to order another one. And whatever. I just feel like, you know, a lot of times I start the year and I'm like, oh, I'm only going to do 1 album. And then I'm like, no, okay, I'm only going to do 2 albums. And then I decide, who cares if I'm being extra? Let's just do 3 albums. Whatever. There's no shame in that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. Now, let's finish this. And so what I'm going to do is line these two pages up. I've got adhesive on this end, so I'm just going to fold it over onto the back of my page, so that way I know that it folds flat. When I open it, there'll be like a slight little piece here, and that's okay, because it allows it to fold flat. So we've got that. Now, before I stick on my photo here, I'm first going to put down another hinge. So we will add adhesive to the back of this one, and this is going to let me put in another page. So we've got that. I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm just going to stick it directly on top. Stick my head in here for a second. I apologize. And just like that. So now I've got a space for another page in here. So this is all going to get covered up by the next photo, right? So it's like not a big deal. So we'll put on some... Oh, my screen is frozen too. Okay. Oh, let's see what's happening. All right, friends, I think we're back now. Sorry. My phone ran out of space for a recording. That's what happened. So, what do I want to do? Which means that I should have edited one of my other videos, and I didn't have time to do that. So we're just going to continue. So hey, we're back. All right, so I think what I'll do is at the end, I'll just explain what I did for all of the other folks, because like whatever. All right. So there's that. Okay, so now, did it do the other hinge part? Did it freeze before that? So basically, in case it did, what I did is I have another, I had another hinge that I stuck directly on top of the one before it. So, like if I peel this back, this was a separate hinge. It's now on top of that one. And then I can add my photo on top of this whole piece here. All right. That was so, oh, you know, and that's why you could hear me. Yeah, okay. So, oh, and you could hear me, so that's good. All right. All right, so now I'm going to stick my photo down here. Do that. Maybe I just need to like take some of that footage right on off is probably what I need to do. Okay, so we've got that. So now I can add adhesive to this flap. We'll stick the story down. Same as before, so this is going to go on top of the photo. And then we'll fold the flap onto the back, like so. And that gives me my book. So now I've got multiple pages. So now the full thing I'm going to stick on top of this so that it's got this like little bit of space around it, and that gives me an area to put this down. So I wonder, yeah, I know I'm gonna need to maybe score one little section of this. So let's get my scoring thing here. Okay, so if you are there, I'm thinking like, quite literally, just like right here. So that it just has a little tiny bit of area for some bulk. Okay, even though there's not like a ton of bulk. So, then what I can do is I can stick this down, fold this over. Like so. And then let's just adhere this piece to the back. Like so. Cool. Done. Okay. And then we just need to put this here. And I need to figure out where to put my number. This is slightly not center. Now I can tell that. It's okay. Okie dokie. So here we go. Score tape it down. Okay. Oh, you know what? I might do it across the center just for good measure. And then take off all the backing. Okay. And put the book on. Okay. So now, number's all I've got left. So these I feel like are going to be too big. It's like I could have put that down here too. Oh well. So this one's too bulky, so that's a no. But I'm thinking probably doesn't make sense for it to be inside. So I'm thinking, what if I found like, well, I have white. I also have gold. I don't know, I want to use gold. I don't remember if I used all my white ones. We'll find out. I think I may have used them all. But let's see. So, oh no, I got plenty of them. Okay, so we'll do maybe these stickers. Where are you? Which I think is the second sheet. And we'll do a 1. And a 3. For 13. Okay. Or should I put this? Like maybe I should put this up here. So it doesn't block the star. Come on now. All right, so 1, 3. Thinking up there actually. Okay. Okay, so that is going to complete that. I don't think I'm going to use any butterflies because I don't really have any use for them. Like I think this kind of covers it. So, yes, I'm not going to put one there. I'm not going to put one there. So we'll just, that'll go back and this will go back. We get that album back out. So we can stick everything in. Where's my... that. Oh, and I wanted to show you this too, that Izzy brought home. Those I just need to put away after the live. This I can put here so that we are somewhat picked up. Okay. So Izzy had a book fair at school yesterday, And I gave her some money so she could get some books and whatever. And she picked a book out, which is a Pokemon book. And she also brought home this pen that I was like, oh my gosh, Izzy, can I use that in my project? So I have to figure out a story or what story I want to use this for. But essentially, what it is a pen. Okay, so it's a pen that you write a message in. So maybe it's like, I, love Halloween. Okay, and so there's nothing there. It's just like invisible ink. And then it's got this light on it that you can shine. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but you can shine and it shows the words. Do you see that? So I'm like, somehow I need to like handwrite a hidden story inside of my album. And then how can I like, does this work for every light? Is it a specific kind of light? Like this is so curious. It's a UV pen. So like, are UV pens, can I get a UV pen somewhere and have that inside of my album? Like, I mean, that's so cool. So she was like, you can show your friends today on your video. So she's going to let me use it for something that I have to figure out. Yes, you could have them turn on surrounding it. Oh, like a black light. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. So anyway, so cool. All right, let me grab my album. We'll stick this in there and then I'll read you the stories. Ooh, the ghost stories. Okay, so we've got all these little tiny bits. I still love this. It's so fun. Okay, still love that. Haven't filled it in yet at all. But, oh, it is what it is. Okay, so, and this goes in here. So this is actually pretty flat, which is nice because everything is bulky right now. Okay, so we've got day 13. Yes. Day 13 is ghost stories. Happy haunting. So we open it up and we've got our book. So in Florida, 2008. So this is Erin's story. You can get flashlights, blacklight flashlights. Awesome, Danielle. I'm going to look that up. Okay. So this is from Erin's words that all I did was copy and paste. When I was in high school, I went on vacation to Florida with my family. While staying at a house there, my brother and I shared a room that had bunk beds. I slept in the bottom bunk while Alex slept on the top bunk. One night, I don't recall what woke me up, but when I opened my eyes, there was a young girl hovering over me. She was completely white, her body, white dress or nightgown, and long flowing hair. While I looked up at her, I couldn't move. I was completely paralyzed with fear. After a moment, I was able to roll over and close my eyes, and when I eventually rolled back over, the girl was gone. I'm still not entirely sure if this story is about the ghost of a girl or if it was a hallucination caused by sleep paralysis. When telling this story, I've been asked why I didn't scream or shout out to Alex above me. When I think of the girl, I don't remember feeling like I was in danger. She didn't look menacing. Honestly, it was just completely terrifying to have a ghost hovering over me, and I just wanted her to go away. So that's Erin's. And the first time he told me that, I was like, holy crap, Erin. Like, that's like the thing of nightmares, Holy crap. So anyway, there is Erin's ghost story. And then mine. In the winter of 2002, I had snuck out of my bedroom in the earliest hours of the morning to chat with a boy I was crushing on over AOL Instant Messenger. We kids weren't allowed to be up so late, so I was breaking the rules and already on edge of being caught. The house was quiet and dark, except for the moonlight glowing on the freshly fallen snow, casting light into the basement through the sliding glass doors. I had an inkling to grab a small bite to eat and creeped upstairs to the kitchen as quietly as I could. Upon reaching the kitchen, my attention was immediately caught by flashing red and blue lights in the bay window, a window that faces the same direction as the glass doors downstairs. I didn't notice the lights earlier. I went to the window to see what had happened and saw a crumpled white minivan out in the street below. surrounded by emergency vehicles and figures with flashlights moving around the cars. I ran back downstairs, no longer trying to be quiet, and snack long forgotten. I messaged the boy that a terrible accident had occurred right outside of my house and that I would be back in a few minutes. I wanted to see what would happen next. I ran back upstairs to look again, but nothing was there. No flashing lights, no white minivan, no figures with flashlights. I was confused at how it could have all been cleaned up so fast and had an eerie feeling about it. I didn't sleep well that night and woke up right before first light. I pulled on some boots to go and see if there were any remnants of the vehicle, any markings from the tires, or any footprints in the snow, but there was nothing to be found. I asked a few neighbors if they had heard or seen the accident, but nobody had. The accident never happened. To this day, I'm not sure if I saw an apparition or had some kind of hallucination from being up so late. All I do know is that the very memory of this experience gives me goosebumps and sends chills down my spine. So there you go. There's my ghost story. So there you go. Those are my stories. And I've never documented that before. I've told the story to some friends over the years, but never documented it. And it is crazy to think back on stuff like that. Like, you know, did I really see that? Or is that just something my mind made up? Like, what the heck? Or maybe it really did happen and just nobody heard about it. It was weird. You know, it was a weird moment for sure. So fun times, ghost stories. Next, my next story in this album, which I will put together tomorrow at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, so tomorrow afternoon for me, is going to be, what was it about? Oh, it's about my favorite, is that right? Yes. My favorite color combination for Halloween. So what is my favorite color combination for this season? So I'm going to document a story about that. It's probably going to be a super quick and easy one because it's just, there's not a lot to it. Just to that story in general, but still a fun thing to document. And what I did for my photo is I pulled a bunch of things in that color combination that I own and took a flat lay picture of it. So that's really fun to see all of the different things that I have in those colors. All right, friends, I hope that you enjoyed this layout today. And if you are interested in recreating something like this, don't forget to check the Patreon post for the link to this particular cut file over on the Silhouette Design Store. And that's that. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.